The first day of the second round of talks between Ukraine, Russia, and the United States aimed at ending the war in Ukraine were described as productive in Abu Dhabi. US President Donald Trump sent Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, to help bring the sides closer to an agreement. Despite the two sides remaining far apart on key points after several rounds of talks with US officials, Secretary of State Marco Rubio says they're committed to finding a compromise.
The good news is that for the first time in a very long time, we have technical military teams from both Ukraine and Russia meeting in a forum that we'll also be involved with, and our experts. I don't want to say talks alone are progress, but it's good that there's engagement going on. Our goal is to remain committed. We've committed a year to this. We think we've made real progress.
The head of the Ukrainian delegation, Rustem Umarov, said on social media that Kyiv's goal was to achieve a just and lasting peace. He described the negotiations as substantive and productive, adding that the talks focused on concrete steps and practical solutions. In Moscow, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Russia would not issue any statement on the outcome of the trilateral talks. He said Russia's position on Ukraine was already clear and well understood by both Kyiv and US negotiators. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky followed the talks closely from Kyiv. He posted photos of Ukraine's negotiating team ahead of the new round of meetings. In his nightly address, Zelensky said the talks must lead to real peace.
Partners must be ready to ensure this with real guarantees, security guarantees, and real pressure on the aggressor. It must also be felt now. People in Ukraine must feel that the situation is genuinely moving toward peace and the end of the war, not toward Russia using everything to its advantage and continuing attack.
These talks are due to run for 2 days. A previous meeting of the Trilateral Working Group on Security Issues was held in Abu Dhabi in January. It was the first trilateral engagement since the conflict began in February 2022.